The biggest crisis that can happen to a parent of a kid is to get a diagnosis. We are not the same ever as we were before the diagnosis. A condition is not equal to a disability. A condition that has not been worked upon is equal to a disability. But I'm willing to pick myself back up. Can somebody help? Yes, we will. What is the way forward now? Hello everybody, a very warm welcome from Sashakt Empowering Lives. This is Rajni here, your autism coach, and today's topic is not technical, but it's something that really touches the heart. Today's topic is emotional support and mental well-being of a parent of a kid on the autism spectrum. Being a parent, I know what it feels like. I have been there, done that. Many a times, what happens is the society, the family, the people around us, people whom we think are our loved ones, they don't give us the support the way we expect them to when we are in crisis. Yeah. The biggest crisis that can happen to a parent of a kid is to get a diagnosis. Although now, after having dealt with it after so many years, I don't think so. But flashback, going back to the time when you first get the diagnosis can be very scary. Not just for you, it was scary for me also. Life looks uncertain. Everything comes crashing down. What is going to happen? Why this had to happen to me? Lots of questions, lots of overwhelm, and the brain practically stops working for a considerable time period. But then, like they say, life must continue. So we pick up our broken pieces, we put them back together, but something has really changed in us. We are not the same ever as we were before the diagnosis. And this happens to practically every mother, every father. Many fathers are not directly participating in the kids' life, but then their brain is racing where to manage the money from, what kind of support. At the same time, many a times they are in complete denial that no, nothing like this. Something will happen. I will have the proof that this is not what it is. Anyway, long story short, over a period of time, repeated signals, the way the child is coming up, the parent gets convinced that yes, the child does have a condition. But the worst part is the parent doesn't get convinced that the child has a condition, they get convinced that the child has a disability. That is the worst kind of convincing that you can do with yourself. Yeah, because a condition is not equal to a disability. A condition that has not been worked upon is equal to a disability. That's the big difference between the two. Yeah. So, but then work happens much later. Work happens when you are in the warrior mode, when you are like, okay, I am done and sorted crying. Now let me see what can be done. But for many of parents, that phase never comes. They kind of get drowned into that sadness of what happened with them. And I absolutely understand and empathize. And I'm here to tell you that in a time where you feel there is no emotional support, my dear parent, I, Rajni Singh, am here to extend that support hand to you. We will provide you the support provided that you are ready to get out of the situation. Some parents, and it's very unfortunate, they stick on to it so strongly that the rest of their lives they only want to stick on to it. They don't want to get out of it. So there nobody can help. But if you are a parent who says, okay, I understand that I've been stuck with lightning and thunderbolt, but I'm willing to pick myself back up. Can somebody help? Yes, we will. Yeah. Not only with emotional support, We will provide you a shoulder to cry on. Yes, we will. We will listen to you, your heartfelt. We will counsel your families, okay, if they're not supporting you. But the person who has to take the step at the end of the day is you. You, my dear parent, will have to stand up to it and say, okay, whatever is, I'm ready to go forward. Show me the way. How do I go forward with this? And yes, we will show you the way. If you think you are somebody who needs that hand holding, come on in, join our community. We have an extremely huge community of warrior parents where you see other parents like you who have beaten the odds, who have done very well, and it's very therapeutic in its own self that others can do. I can do this too. Yeah? At the end, I would only like to say that the responsibility of sound mental health of a human being, irrespective of the circumstance, lies with the human being. And that's that. We cannot shun that responsibility of taking action for our own lives. While I completely agree that we will need time to sit and cry and mourn over what happened, but after a point in time, we will have to get back onto our 2 feet and say, what is the way forward now? And if you are someone who's watching this video and thinking, what is the way forward now? Learning and empowerment is the way forward now. So, in the description box are the links given for our weekly Instagram question and answer live, where I will help you with the situation by answering your questions and giving you trainings. Also, the Autism Masterclass, which we do 7 to 10 p.m. every Friday. The link to that also is given in the description. Go ahead, join the community, allow us to help you to see a brighter future for your kid. Because you know what? Your mental health is your responsibility. And once you become a part of the community, it is our collective joint responsibility. Hard work is yours, guidance is ours. But yes, I'm on a mission to create a place on planet Earth where every kid with autism not only survives but thrives. And this I cannot do without the support of parents. Yeah? So go right ahead, claim your power, get out of the depressive feelings and thoughts, because your kid with autism is very, very capable of achieving everything that any other kid can. All we need to do is do structured hard work, which is autism specific, so that the child learns fast. If you liked the video, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, press the bell notification, send it to your friends who are struggling, and I shall see you next week.